Brace yourself for a journey into the unknown, where the truth is often stranger than fiction, and reality is weird as fuck. Imagine being a ghost, knowing who killed you, yet watching helplessly as the living bumble through their investigation. But some spirits don't just float around. They roll up their sleeves and get to work solving their own murders. Let's dive into some cases where the dead outsmarted the living. In 1897, Elva Shue of West Virginia was found dead, her body suspiciously positioned at the foot of the stairs. Her husband, Edward, acted strangely, obsessively guarding her neck from inspection. Despite this, her death was initially ruled natural. But Elva's mother, Mary Jane Heaster, wasn't buying it. Elva's ghost reportedly visited Mary Jane, revealing that Edward had killed her. Determined, Mary Jane convinced the local prosecutor to reopen the case, leading to the exhumation of Elva's body, where it was confirmed her neck had been broken. Even more shocking, the ghostly testimony was allowed in court, helping to convict Edward. The Greenbrier ghost remains one of the only cases where a ghost's testimony led to a murder conviction. Lieutenant Desmond Arthur died in a plane crash in 1913, but his spirit couldn't rest. Pilots at Montrose Air Base in Scotland began reporting strange encounters with a ghostly figure, right as an investigation blamed Arthur for the crash. Believing the ghost was Arthur, seeking to clear his name, a second investigation was launched. It revealed a mechanical failure, not pilot error, caused the crash. After this, Arthur's ghost appeared one last time, seemingly at peace. The story became a part of Montrose's haunted history. In 2010, Australian psychic Cheryl Carroll Lagerwey had a dream about the location of a missing child's body. But when she went to investigate, she found something else: a woman's decomposed torso. The body belonged to Christy McDougall, who had been murdered by her boyfriend. Though unrelated to her original vision, this grisly discovery led to the killer's arrest. Despite the outcome, the police remained skeptical of psychic powers. In 1827, Maria Martin was set to elope with William Corder, but she vanished after meeting him at the Red Barn in Suffolk, England. Corder fled town, spinning excuses, but Maria's stepmother had troubling dreams of her being buried in that barn. Her hunch led to Maria's body being discovered in the barn, and Corder was quickly arrested and executed. The Red Barn became infamous, with pieces of it, and even Corder's skeleton, being taken as macabre souvenirs. In 1977, Teresita Bassa was murdered in her Chicago apartment. The case went cold until a woman named Remy Chua claimed to be possessed by Bassa's spirit, revealing the identity of her killer, Alan Showery. Skeptical detectives followed the lead, finding Bassa's jewelry in Showery's apartment. The evidence was enough to secure a conviction, though the mystery of how Remy knew remains unsolved. And finally, in 2017, multiple murderers claimed they were haunted by their victims until they confessed. Whether driven by guilt or something more sinister, these chilling confessions prove that sometimes the dead don't rest until justice is served. One thing is clear: whether through dreams, possessions, or haunting guilt, these victims found a way to make their voices heard, even from beyond the grave, proving themselves to better detectives than the living. And that is weird as fuck.